Hello everyone, this is Levoy Finicum. I once again feel like I'd like to make this video in response to President Obama's White House Correspondents' Dinner. As I listened to him speak, I was troubled a little bit. He spoke about, or he made jest, made light of, made joke of the Bundy Ranch situation in Nevada. And I'd like to ask President Obama, why would you feel to jest and make fun of a situation where you have Americans pointing guns at Americans? I don't understand that. Why would we joke about such a thing? And also I'd like to ask the question, why is it okay that they become labeled as terrorists? Under the NDAA Act, which you signed, a terrorist can be held with indefinite detention without trial. And these people have been labeled, I have been labeled, as a terrorist by Harry Reid more than once. And this week, the court case was just lost where the people of America had asked the government to at least define what a terrorist would be. What is the definition of a terrorist? And that case was lost. So now, a terrorist can be defined by anyone in the government who so decides that someone is a terrorist. Harry Reid has determined that we are terrorists. Does that mean, President Obama, that the Bundys, can now be picked up and held with indefinite detention? What do you think about that? You know, why would you call these people terrorists? Why, Harry Reid, would you call us terrorists? Let me explain some of the terrorists that were there, according to you. There's a young mother who rode with us from a cowboy family. Our families have known each other for generations. She's a fine mother. She works as a waitress during the day. She raises fine young children, and she rode. She didn't have a gun. So is she a terrorist? She works hard every day to feed her family. But now, with this joking, this jesting that you do, and that the labeling that Harry Reid does, we didn't come seeking out you. We didn't go to somebody else's place to create a disturbance, to cause a conflict. You came here. You came to the Bundy Ranch. You're the one that came and labeled. You're the one that came with the guns and with the agents. All they want to be, all we want to be, is left alone. We just want to raise our families, work, and enjoy our life. Enjoy the freedoms that this country offers. So I again question sincerely, why would you jest about such a thing? It makes no sense to me. Just my thoughts. I hope that those who are sincerely trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong in this case will consider the words that are being spoken by me and by others and weigh in their heart and try to determine what is right. Because there is no two right sides to a conflict. There can be two wrong sides, but there is never two right sides. And one last question, just as an aside, President Obama. How does it feel to finally be on the same side of an issue as going back? Just interesting. Thanks, and have a good day. And God bless all of you. Everyone, this is Levoy Finicum, and it's been a while since I've made a video in my effort, my attempt to promote the cause of freedom. We've been gathering some cows. I had a colt come over on top of me and it's laid me up a little while. I'm back in the saddle now, and so I want to continue my effort in trying to explain what what freedom is and what freedom isn't. And so I want to talk briefly about the case Wickard versus Filburn. That was a Supreme Court case that extended greatly the power of the federal government using the Commerce Clause. I believe it's Section 1, Article 8 of the Constitution, which means that the government has the right to keep commerce regular amongst the states, not to regulate all the aspects of commerce. But the case was that this farmer, Filburn, Roscoe Filburn, was growing wheat on his own farm for his own consumption. It wasn't going to go into the economy. It wasn't going to be sold across state lines. It was to be used with his own farm, on his own farm, for his own animals, for his own consumption. Well, Wickard, Secretary of Agriculture, brought the case, and it was Wickard versus Filburn. And the Supreme Court decided that the federal government does indeed have the right to tell a farmer what he can farm on his own property for his own consumption. Now, anyone knows that that's not freedom. Here's a case where the Supreme Court violated a person's natural right, his opportunity to have right and control over his own property. And they've used that breach of freedom to begin to now regulate almost every aspect of our lives. The Commerce Clause. Oh, if it's commerce, we can regulate it. And they do. And that's not freedom. And I appreciate Roscoe Filburn making the fight, but I wonder what would have happened if Roscoe Filburn would have said after the Supreme Court ruled against him, saying you cannot farm what you want to farm on your own land. If he would have said, like Clive and Bundy, I don't think so. I think the farm is mine. I think I'll farm it the way I see fit. And had he took that stand, maybe we could have rolled back the power of the federal government where they used the Commerce Clause against us. You know, at some point, you have to say that my freedom is worth more than my life. That I don't care. I know what natural rights are mine. They don't come to me from the government. They come to me from birth. They're natural to me, to my being. They come from me, from nature's God. And he says, I'm sorry, you may take me out in a body bag, but you won't stop me from growing the wheat on my own farm for my own consumption. Had he drawn a hard line then, maybe we wouldn't be where we're at now. I'm glad that there are people starting to draw a hard line. They're beginning to value their freedom more than their life. And it is the citizens of this country, the average citizen, that's going to save our freedom. Politicians are not going to save our freedom. They talk a good talk, and they don't walk the walk. When the Republicans control all three branches of the government, the size and scope of government marches on. When the Democrats control all three branches of the government, the size and scope of government marches on. By their works, by what they do, it's who they are. They're on the same side. They play a little game for our consumption, saying that one is going to protect freedom and the other one's going to help out the downtrodden. And in the meantime, freedom continues to be taken away from us. I just want to say that I think it's time that those who love freedom begin to draw a hard line. That they begin to love freedom even more than they love their life. Those who gave us this freedom loved it more than they loved their life. They gave us a great gift. Put our lives in order. Make things square with our family. Make things square with our God. Get things straight in our lives so that when you have to, in your own little realm, in your own little sphere, draw a hard line saying, no, I'm not going to. It's my right. They come to me. If you can stand, draw a line. Hope you'll begin to do this. I'm going to, again, once or twice a week, try to talk about an issue and make them relevant to the day, what we're dealing with. I'm here on my ranch, working my cows. This week, we had a drone go over us. What the heck is that? Why do you have to run a drone over us and take a look at what we're doing while we're out here working? We're not hurting anybody. We're not causing anybody problems. What you do and looking down our backs. But things are changing. America, please. Those of you who love freedom, stand up. And this little boy, again, making my little voice heard, my little voice, my little stand for freedom. Stand, America. Have a good day. Hello, everyone. This is Levoy Finicum. Again, One Cowboy, you stand for freedom. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about energy. You know, a man is free to the degree that he's self-reliant and independent, and that holds true for our country. Our country is at risk when we are not self-reliant and independent. So I want to talk just a little bit about energy for our country. If you look at this country behind me, I'm here on my ranch. This land covers area about the size of some European nations. It's large, and mostly sagebrush, cedar trees, pinyon, and it's wide, it's vast. And you might not realize it, but there's a great amount of wealth upon this land here. A vast amount of wealth, and it's in the uranium and in other aspects. When I was a youth, in my early 20s, I worked on a wildcat rig, a drilling rig, on some of the first uranium test holes that they ran out here, Hacks Canyon. I was a drill hand on one of the two rigs that drilled down to, that found those great lodes there in the Hacks Canyon. Let me tell you just a little bit about that ore, that uranium ore there. That uranium ore is some of the richest in the world. It's found in brecciapites. They're in small concentrated areas. When we drilled down into that brecciapite, and they went and put the probe down from the probe truck or van, it was so rich, it was so hot, that they had to take the vans back and recalibrate the probes so that they could get an accurate reading. Extremely rich uranium, and this country is filled with it. And it's not a strip mine that you get it with. It's not open pit mines. These are subterranean mines that go down in, mine out these breccia pockets, these brecciapites, and easy to reclaim, doesn't cause damage to the environment. But we've been shut down. Our country has been shut down, and so we get our uranium, a lot of our uranium from abroad, from Canada, from other nations. And so you need to understand that right here on this area, this ranch, there is a vast amount of wealth, and it's tied up, it's shut down, it's kept from our country. Ken Salazar, under Barack Obama and his administration, was instrumental in shutting down any more mines. There's a couple of mines that are continuing to operate, but once they're done, no more mines. All these claims that have been laid out here, all this great high-grade uranium is kept offline. So you ask yourself, why? Why do they shut this down? Why do they close this off? It makes us more vulnerable for our power, outside influences. Why do they shut down the Keystone Pipeline? Why are they shutting down the shale, the great oil shale that we have in Utah? And they're trying to shut down the fracking. We have so much resources in our country for producing our own energy, yet the powers that be, those that weigh and hold the power, those in government, federal government, are basically puppets for these great powers. Why do they shut it down? Why are we dependent upon countries who do not have our best interests at heart? Anyway, I just wanted to bring this up, that things don't make sense. Our ability to be self-reliant and independent is here in our own country. We can do it.